recording.
Yes, I'm done. And look for a customer. Edit. So here you can restrict the fields. So if you don't want to give additional email address, so now if I am restricting to this profile, I am restricting like address fields, age field, city field, country field. Now, can you try to log in?
Okay.
Maybe I have to disable the, what is that? 1 second. So the
My
login hours.
profile.
Yeah, login hours I have to remove 1 second. So if I go to login hours, edit. So clear. Yeah, done.
Yeah, save, right?
Yeah. Can you try to log in now? Once if
Yeah,
you log in,
I'm able to log in. Yeah.
yeah, try to create a new customer. And let me know, are able to see like these 3 fields on the address information. Are able to see these 3 fields?
Customer, right?
Yeah, try to create a new customer.
I'm able to see customer name, owner, date of
No,
birth.
on the address information, are able to see address, city, country?
No, I'm able to see only state and zip postal code.
Exactly, because these 3 fields I have restricted in your profile. You cannot see that field. Okay, so like that you can restrict it. So if I go back again, I will show you that. So on the object settings, which object you are going to restrict. So click on the customer. Again, this is applicable only for you, not other users. So only in that profile, how many users are there? Only those users. Sorry, customer. No, I'm in the system permission, not here. So on the object settings, customer, edit. Now, what is the difference between read and edit access? So without read access, see here, if I didn't give edit access means you can see it, but you cannot edit it.
Yeah.
See here, now if I am giving the edit access means automatically the read access also will enable automatically.
Yeah.
Without read access, you cannot provide the edit access. If I put only read access, you cannot edit any of the fields. That is the difference in the profile level. You can give a read access and edit access for each and every fields. Okay, that's all on the field level security. Any question on this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so I think like we are done with day 4. So day 3 and day 4 we are done. Now let's look at the day 5. I think we missed here like managing record type and its business process. Data quality, we done it basically validation rule and we enable the duplicate rule. Again, we will go through it. And did we completed pick list? Pick list and dependent. Yeah, I think we completed pick list and dependent pick list. So now let's focus on the working with the record type and its business process. So that is the one topic which we are missing on the day 5. So once we are done with that, then we will focus on day 6 and 7. Yeah. So this week, I think we will try to focus on day 6 and 7. It may take this entire week. So today 2 hours and tomorrow 2 hours will take like these 2. But let's see how far we are. Report and dashboard pretty much easy. Only the year and also the automations. Automation will take a bit more time. Yeah. Okay. Working with the record type and business process. Let's see, like did we, yeah. Now, what is the use of record type? So the record type will help you to differentiate the page layout. So now all the customers, like whenever if you are creating a new customers, you can see all the fields, right? Yeah. Now, assume we have a two different type of the customers. Maybe let's say any idea like on customer type like we can have, or okay, or insurance maybe no. Customer itself will focus on it. So within the customers, we can have different two types of customers. One is either
prospects or somebody
no,
maybe.
we can go for a prospect or real customer, or I'm thinking like
Prospects can only read the data, but
or
the real customer can read the data.
Understood. So what we can do, we can go for two types of customers: IT customer, non-IT customers.
Okay.
Okay, let's have like these two type: IT customer and non-IT customers. So IT customer means you may need to capture some additional informations. What are the additional informations? Let's say like their company details. Maybe like you can target, yeah, the company wise. So if it's IT customers, you may need to capture their company name and the company address, and is possible company email ID. So we may need to capture for IT. If it's a non-IT, as it is. I don't want to capture any additional stuff. If it's a non-IT, even like we don't want to display the, we don't want to capture the social media informations. So for that, what I will do, I will go and create some more fields, which is company name, company address. Just give me a second. Let's finish that. So company name, company email, company address, and the company postal code. At the moment, like I am okay, just basic. Okay. Now, if it's a IT, I want to capture all the company details, and also I want to capture the social media. If it's a non-IT customer, I don't want to capture the social media. I don't want to display first of all these fields, and I don't want to display the company related informations. So in the page layout level, so just give me 1 minute. So on the page layout, I will go and put like one more sections before the social media. I will create company info. And here I will put all these fields. Okay, I'm saving it. Now, yeah, whenever if we create any new customers, I don't want to display these two sections. Still like the section is not up here, but yeah, I don't want to display the social media information sections and the customer company information sections. Yeah, if it's a non-IT customers. If it's IT customers, yes, we need to display these two sections. How do we achieve that? See, simply we can go and create a one more pick list field called a type. Yeah, so customer type, whether it's a IT or non-IT, right? But if you do that, how do we hide like the informations? How do we hide like the page layouts? So if I go back again, switch to classic, and maybe, yeah, switch back to the Lightning. Yeah, this section is available now. Okay, so now see, we can have a one more pick list says customer type, IT, non-IT. If I select IT, we want to display like these sections, and we need to display these sections. If I select a non-IT, we don't want to display these sections. We have to hide it. How do we do that? So in Salesforce, recently they introduced the dynamic pages. So dynamic pages means based on the input, any of this input, you can display these sections and hide these sections. That is dynamic pages. The dynamic page is applicable only on custom object, not on the standard object. Yeah, the dynamic page is applicable only on the custom object. That is also for beta version, Salesforce introduced it. On the standard object, there is no options. So if you don't have that, how do we achieve this kind of scenarios? So if it's IT customer, you have to have a different information. Non-IT customers, you have to have a different information. So how do we display that? So that's where the record type come and play. Okay, so let me open the reference sheet. Just give me a second. One of the reference sheets, which is day 5, I think. Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry. So just give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I was talking. Okay. Okay, for standard object, lead, opportunity, case, for these 3 objects, you have to create a sales process, and for case, you have to create a support process. Then only the system will allow you to create a customer. Let's say like we have an employed customer and unemployed customers. Yes, this is also a good one. See, we can go for, instead of IT, non-IT, we can go for employed customer, unemployed customers. So employed means we need to capture the customer details with the social media. Unemployed means no need to capture like company information and social medias. We can go for like this kind of difference also. But for custom object, if we are creating a record type, no need to create any process. And for account or order or product, those object, like even standard object, if you are creating a record type, no need to create a sales process or support process. Only for these 3 objects, because They used mainly these three potentially for qualifying the customers, and this is for problems on the support module problems. That's why, like, they created support process. So sales process and the support process to help you to differentiate different process for each country. So let's say like you have a company on different country. Each country, they are following their own sales process. So during that time, you can go and create a sales process for different countries, and you can follow within the Salesforce org. Okay, so for custom object, let me go and create a record type now. So to click on the object manager and choose the customers, and here go for a record types. Now if you create a new record type, directly it will ask you to create a record type. Now if I go for another lead objects or opportunity objects, so first of all, it will ask you to create a lead process. So now if I create a new, see here, a lead record type must be associated with the lead process. The record type must be associated to one of the lead process. Same way on opportunity, if you created, opportunity record type must be associated with the sales process. Same way, if you create a record type in a case, it will say support process. You ought to create a either lead process or sales process or support process on these objects, and then you can go and create a record type. But other objects, directly you can go and create it. That is the main difference. So now if I go for a customer, so I will say employed customer. See, by default it's on, and this is the master. There is no other masters. And make sure it's available for users. So I don't want to select all the profile. I will select only a few profiles, like, or mainly like this. I don't want to enable like for chatter users. Okay, and save. At the moment, I will go ahead with the customer layout. Save. So if you create only one record here, and for each record type, the pick list value you can go and define it. For employee record type, what are the pick list value you want to display? So I don't want to display Canada on employee record type. So you can define the pick list values on based on the record types. Okay. So let's create a new one. So unemployed. I will put unemployed like this. Okay. If you're creating a next record type, it could be a subsidiary of employee, but I don't want a subsidiary. This is also one of the master. So make sure active and assign to profiles. Okay. So this employed customer is the default one, and I am creating unemployed one. Next, here also same page layouts. Save. Now we created two record type. One is employed and another one is unemployed. Now, if I click new, it's a cookie. So I have to clean the cookies. Just give me a second. Yeah, you'll see here employed, unemployed. So now if you're creating employee customers, you want to capture like the company informations and social media informations. But if you're creating unemployed customers, you don't want to display all this information. So how do we do that? Now we need to create a page layout. So one for employed. I will use a customer layout for employed. Let's create a customer layout for employed, and unemployed customer. I will create a new one. Unemployed customer PG. So here I will go and remove company informations, social media informations, and save. Then you need to assign the layout. Either you can assign the layout using here, or you can go to the record type, and here also you can do the assignment. So edit assignment. Master by default go ahead with this. For employed one, I will go ahead with the customer. For unemployed one, I need to go for unemployed customer page layout. Or you can create a new page layout for employed and you can assign it up to us. Like, because there is no changes in the screen, so I'm going ahead with the customer layout itself. Now we created a page layout and we assign to the specific record type. Okay, done. Now if I go and refresh it, so customers, new, if I select an employee, see here, there is no company information, there is no social media information. You can go and save it. Yeah, here you cannot see that informations. Same way, if you create a new employed one, you will see there is a company informations and there is a social media.
Okay.
So that is the benefit of having the record type and the business process. So but similar way, like if we struggled a lot, so that's why like a Salesforce come up bringing the dynamic page layouts. So now dynamic layout again applicable only on the detail page. So if I edit this page layout, I think I explained to you guys, I believe. So this is the dynamic page layouts. Again, this is the beta version, still is not finalized yet. You may face some issues like if you start using this. So until like to make it like a live, let's wait for it. Like I don't want to touch like from in this topic, you won't get any exam question, nothing. So this is just for your reference. So you can go and create like a new sections and create another sections. And now you can put a filter conditions. So here, so let's say based on the pick list, employee type is equal to this, or employee is not equal to null, then display this. Or let's say country equal to India, display additional stuff. We can have like a different sections based on the drop down. The section is hide, visible, you can do it. So that's why like a Salesforce bringing this concept nowadays. Because within the record type also we struggled a lot. So now within the employee, within the employee record type, see, we know like, yes, we can change the layout, but within the same layout, if I want to hide or display some of the field based on the additional inputs, we cannot achieve that. So let's say like now if I select a country, now I may need to display some additional informations based on the country selections. That cannot be done previously. Now using the dynamic pages, we can do it. So if we select India, it will give a new display like some screens. That is possible on the flow also, but we'll go through it. So dynamic page, I don't want to give you like a full overview. Let's wait for it until to make it live. Okay, so that's all for the record type and its business process. Like any question on the record type?
Sampath, I have a question on the record type. Do you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, the record type, can we assign the record type to the profile level?
Yes.
For example, we can do it, right?
Yeah, while creating a profile, like you remember, if I go for a customer record type, now I don't want to give a Bhaskar for employee record types while creating a record. Now, can you click on the employee record, Bhaskar, if you are logged in?
1 second.
Just click on the customer.
I clicked on the customer. Yes.
And click new button.
Yeah. New customer.
You can see the
I can see that the selection now. Select a record type.
okay.
Employed customer or an unemployed customer.
Now what I'm going to do, I don't want to give a unemployed customers to you. So I will just edit this.
Mm-hmm.
So click on the unemployed.
Mm-hmm.
So for this, go back to the profile. Basically, if I want to restrict like for Bhaskar profile, so what you can do, just go to profile. Either while creating a new record type, you can decide. Once if you created, then go to their profile, customer relationship manager.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Bhaskar profile. And here, go to the customer objects. Object settings. Customer. Edit. So here you don't want to assign it. So that he can see by default only employee. Now if I save, yeah, can you refresh it again, Bhaskar? Just
I can do it. Yeah.
go back to the different tab or log out, login, or yeah, just refresh it and see like now the record selection itself it won't come while creating a new customer. Even the record selections, I will just show you that also. I can log in as a you. So
Yeah, it's not showing me now.
yeah, so it won't show you like directly. It will come. So if I log in as a Bhaskar now,
Yeah.
if I select a customer, if I click
It says
new,
it says new customer : employed customer.
by default employed because I assigned to you employed customers. If I remove employed, you cannot see it. Yeah, that also.
Okay.
Yeah, like that you can restrict the profile record type to our users.
Okay,
Any other question?
I'm good.
No.
What about others? All good?
No. Yeah, all good. Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on to the next topic. Managing data quality. Yeah, already we put a validation rules, and also we put the duplicate rule. We can enable the duplicate rule for employee objects. So that is to get the to maintain the data good qualities. So you have to ask like your employees to enter proper informations, and also you can have a validation rule or duplicate rules in place to avoid the dummy entries or dummy data. So ask them to enter it very clearly. Okay, so we have a 1 hour. I think like let's focus on these topics. So the next topic will be managing data. I think this will take more than 2 hours. So let's focus on now. This is again one of the important topics. Again, now the complex topic will be only automations. Remaining all, it's easy. I would say like only this automation is bit of complex. And automation for admin course, just they are giving only process builder and lead automations. But we are going to go through it like the entire automations. So basically all the automations. So including email template, workflows, approval process, lightning process builder flow, all this I'm going to go through it because I don't want to, yeah, basically like the flows and the lightning process builder, like approval process, these are all advanced topic. Basically you will get it on the advanced administrator course, but yes, I'm happy to cover like even this course itself. Okay, I think we have just 10 more minutes. Maybe like, let's see like if we can finish any other topic here. Did we miss any other topics? I will start recording freshly for managing data. Okay.
So, Sampath, we have a few minutes. Can I ask some question out of the topic?
Yes, please. Yeah, no worries.
Okay. For example,
You want to stop the recording?
no, you can stop the recording.